This music is blessed and blissed forever. Much like all of the 1.5 soundtrack, the HD soundtrack, the orchestrated soundtrack. Not the MIDI soundtrack, which admittedly is good, but this just need orchestrated, man. It just did. Anyway, hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 14 of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. So last time, we sealed the keyhole of Traverse Town. Who would have thought? So, that's really the big important thing, but the more important thing is that the gummy ship actually got a whole lot better now. So that's cool. Anyway, today we are going to head off to our next world. Now, that's the thing, actually. So, either way, you're going to be heading to a world in either this warp hole or this warp hole. Just remember, keep in mind, you have to be traveling to this warp hole from Traverse Town, and this one from either Deep Jungle or Olympus Coliseum. But I feel like in this case, I don't want to actually flip a coin, because the world that leads from here is actually a little bit harder. So we are going to be going after this one first. So, yeah, but rest assured, whenever we have, the opportunity for another world to show up, we will indeed make our choice. So, yeah, I just decided to do it this way. So once again, I feel like they need to say this, but now the gummy ship actually got better. Who'd have thunk? So now that we can have multiple cannons all at once, even though admittedly the Thundaraji was not really the best choice, it's still really good for wide range stuff. Now we can actually go a lot faster. We can have more power. And also, we can just do this with our very small Comet G. We can just straight up just laser fools, no problem. But it does cost power, so be very careful about that. And now that we're actually going over here, looks suspicious. Maybe it leads to another world. And speaking of that, actually, I probably should clarify this a little bit more. So the other warp hole will lead to a Disney World, yeah. But I don't necessarily think you can, escape from that world from the gummy ship. So, yeah. I don't really think so. So maybe I could be entirely wrong. Maybe I couldn't. Maybe I can. But it's whatever. We'll find that out later on. Yeah, so it's basically, like I said, the gummy ship is now a whole lot better, so now we can just move on a whole lot faster. We can add more parts to our gummy ship. We have the ability to just get more blueprints, and yeah. It's at this point, after we get the warp gummy and Sid actually starts getting into his business, that the gummy ship building starts to get a lot of fun. It's just, again, you have to go through that whole slog of just, making sure you get to each of these worlds through normal means. Just, yeah. Okay, so it's basically just like I said. Actually, no. Actually, no, I'm kind of wrong about that. Regardless of whether or not we go here or wherever. Actually, you know what? Never mind. It's fine. We will show off this route later. Alright, so now that I totally just blew everything, next world, Agrabah from Disney's Aladdin. And a lot of people were pretty excited about this world when they first saw it, because Aladdin is one of their favorite Disney movies, and I saw it recently, and it was really good! So, let's do it! What the heck was that sound effect?
And the keyhole?
The Heartless are searching for it now. I'm certain we'll find it soon enough. So that just leaves...
Jafar! I've looked everywhere for Jasmine. She's disappeared like magic.
The girl is more trouble than she's worth.
You said you had things under control.
Agrabah is full of holes for rats to hide in. But why worry about Princess Jasmine? With her, or without her, surely this world will be ours when we find the keyhole.
We need all 7 princesses of heart to open the final door. Any fewer is useless.
Well, if the princess is that important, we'll find her. Find Jasmine and bring her to me at once.
Don't steep yourself in darkness too long. The heartless consume the careless.
Your concern is touching, but hardly necessary.
Immediately, we're rushed into a battle. You gotta love how Jafar is still voiced by his actor from the movie. He just sounds so silkily evil. I love it. Jeez. I think it's one of the reasons why Jafar is such a great villain in the movie. Because his voice is just so great and he plays the part very well. But yeah, we are here in the world of Aladdin, Agrabah. This is a world that is based on the movie Aladdin, which came out in the 90s. Again, a lot of 90s Disney worlds here. Well, except for, you know, Wonderland, because that was, you know, 50s. But yeah, as for the movie Aladdin, again, I really like it. I really, really do. I mean, I've only seen it, like, maybe once or twice in my life, but who cares? It's Aladdin. It's good. It's got good songs. It's got, you know, the Robin Williams. It's got everything. It's got the good stuff in it. And I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so, as for the world of Agrabah itself, we have basically the whole of the city to explore. And all these Heartless to defeat as well. Goofy gets a level up for strength. And, just a fair warning for anyone, for Agrabah, actually. Just so you know, it is rather vague on... One thing that I don't like about Agrabah in Kingdom Hearts is the fact that it's sort of vague on what you're supposed to do. Well, at least for the first half, anyway. Well, I mean, it's sort of vague in sporadic places whenever you're going through this world. But what you're supposed to do first is you're supposed to head to question mark, question mark, question mark. Because that's where things are. Get Scissors G. And we get Mega Elixir, so whoever lives here has got some really good stuff. Hey, it's the dude. It's the dude. It's the Carpet Man. It's Doctor Strange's cape. The carpet flew off in the desert, but let's explore the city more. Okay. We're gonna explore the city more. Let's go back to the main street. And we basically cleared out all the Heartless here anyway. And really the only place that we haven't explored, at least yet, because several areas are blocked off, aka only this one, is the alley.
Who's there? Hello?
They would get the voice actor that is the actual voice actress in the movie, and yet have her only explain that one line. Why is Square Enix so dumb and underutilizing these actors and actresses for their one line? I'm Jasmine. I'm Jasmine. My father is the Sultan of Agrabah. So that makes you a princess. Yes, it does. But he has been disposed by Jafar, who now controls the city. Jafar? You haven't heard of him? He's the royal vizier. He's gained evil powers and seized Agrabah. He's desperately looking for something. Something he calls the keyhole. Jafar caught me and trying to escape, but he helped me. So you're basically saying that Jafar captured you and then helped you. Gotta play the pronoun game. We were hiding nearby, but he left a while ago to take care of something. Oh, I hope Aladdin's okay. Well, you know, you could have said Aladdin before, dude.
Aladdin? Where might I find this street rat? Jasmine, allow me to find you more suitable company, my dear princess. These little rats won't do, you see.
Jasmine, run!
Ah, the boy who holds the key.
Alright, it's not like we haven't dealt with you guys a lot before anyway, so... Well, then again, we've only just started dealing with them. Also, there were only 4 of them. And also, how the heck did Jafar get over here? Because he just ran into a whole bunch of boxes, or he magically disappeared. Hey, he's a wizard. He's an evil wizard. Well, we're just gonna go with that. Because he actually is an evil wizard. Okay, so I don't really think there's anything here yet. There's just, you know, these guys up here. But ooh, thingy. I want the thingy. Open it up. Because there are arbitrarily keys everywhere, and, you know, having the key blade makes sense. So this will lead all the way back to the main street. And ooh, Heartless and Pots. Not bad at all. Except they were pretty much very, very weak indeed. Ah, very weak. Very, very, very weak. Okay, so I do want to get this chest right here. It has a Mega Ether. A lot of Mega items, actually. Alright. Okay, so since we can't really do anything, well, around town for right now, there's only one other place to go. And that's not to the save point, because we're not even done with the video yet. But we gotta go over to the desert. And hello, Mr. Carpet Man. It wants us to come along? All aboard. Yes, indeed, all aboard. Oh no, not a boo! He doesn't even have a voice, he's mute! Okay, so now we got a gauntlet right here, and also, are we in a different time zone? Are we in a different time zone? Because we totally flew here during the daytime, while it was day in Agrabah, but now it's suddenly nighttime? Time zones in Aladdin are weird. But anyway, we got a gauntlet of these Heartless coming up, so all we gotta do is just keep on bashing them up until we win. Because that's how this goes. That's how this goes.
Gosh, not again! Genie, get rid of these guys!
Wish number 1 coming right up!
I see. Thanks, Sora.
Aladdin, what are you doing out here?
Same old stuff, hunting legendary treasure. Just paid a visit to the Cave of Wonders. I found that magic carpet. And this lamp. Legend has it that whoever holds the lamp can summon...
Please, kid, leave the intros to a professional. The one and only Genie of the Lamp. Rub-a-dub-dub the lamp and have your dearest wishes granted. Today's winner is Aladdin. Congratulations.
Aladdin what?
Patience, my fine feathered friend. Any 3 wishes. Oh, 1 wish, a 2 wish, a 3 wish. Then I make like a banana and steal it. Our lucky winner made his first wish. And let me tell you what a doozy that wish was. So he has 2 left. So, Master, what'll you have for wish number 2?
How about making me a fabulously wealthy prince?
Whoa! Money, royalty, fame! Why didn't I think of that? Okay, you asked for it. 100 servants and 100 camels loaded with gold. Just say the word and I'll deliver it in 30 minutes or less, or your meal's free! Hey, I'll even throw in a cappuccino.
No thanks.
Okay.
I think I'll put that on hold until we reach Agrabah.
Oh, why a prince?
You see, there's this girl in Agrabah named Jasmine. But she's a princess, and she could never fall for a guy like me.
Oh. Princess?
Jasmine?
Oh, that's right. She's in trouble, Aladdin.
What? Well, come on, let's get going.
Okay, so now we have the option to use Aladdin in our party. But in this world's case, Aladdin is not really needed for right now. So until he is, we're going to keep our same squad. We're going to keep Sora, Donald, and Goofy in the party as the party formation for right now. We will be able to see Aladdin in action later.
Fresh air, the great outdoors.
I guess you don't get out much, huh?
Comes with a job. Phenomenal cosmic powers, itty-bitty living space. It's always 3 wishes, then back to my portable prison. I'm lucky to see the light of day every century or 2.
Say, Genie, what if I use my last wish to free you from the lamp? What do you think?
You'd do that?
Genie, it's a promise. After we help Jasmine.
Alrighty, let's do it then. So now things are a little bit more difficult to navigate around Agrabah since plenty of ways are being cut off at this point. Alright, so now we have these other types of large bodies right here where they actually can breathe fire. They are Agrabah themed after all. But same rules apply, they always have the weak point on the back of the head. Actually, the only place where you can attack them is on the back. So, yeah. But at the very least, they are different enough to be classified as entirely new guys. At the very least. Okay, so I think there's a treasure chest that we can reach up. Actually, no. We can't reach that from there. We can't reach that thing from up there. We gotta make sure all these Heartless are dead. And they are. And, yeah. So, let's go ahead and go over here to this way. Because somehow this way leads over to the alley. Actually, that does make it actual sense, actually. It does. Yeah, that way is blocked off at the bottom. And thankfully, we already opened up the way to the main street. So, we can just go over here. Once again, I feel the need to say that Agrabah, for the first part of it, is very vague on where you're supposed to go. Like, how are you supposed to know that, hey, you're supposed to go to, you know, the, Aladdin's place to, actually, this is the place where we're actually supposed to go right here. Yeah, Aladdin's house. How are you supposed to know that you're supposed to go to Aladdin's house in order to free the, Carpet? So, Jafar is after Jasmine and this keyhole. Keyhole, eh? I could swear I've heard about that somewhere before. Really? Where? Oh, where was it? It's only been 200 years. Well, anyway, we gotta stop Jafar before it's too late. Yes, indeed. And how are you supposed to know how to advance the plot without going to Aladdin's house? So, yeah. But, you know, it's all in a matter of where you're supposed to go, how you're supposed to get there, and yada, yada, yada. So, I do like Agrabah, but it is kind of vague on where you're supposed to go. Alright, so Sora gets a level up for max AP, so that's very, very nice. Always welcome to more AP stuff. And, ooh, hello. Hello, hi. How are you? How are you doing? Also, I totally didn't mention this, but, since, you know, Donald and Sora learn magic at the same time, I believe now Donald also has the ability to use arrows, so, yeah. So, if you ever see him cast yourself a shield, that's why. Or a defensive shield thanks to arrow, then that's why. Also, Donald gained a level up for max HP. I have to make notes of this. I have to make notes of this. Okay. Okay. So let's do that. And there we go. There we go. So let's actually check out over here because that's really the only way that we can go. And at the bazaar, which is one of the few reasons actually that we're not going to show off Aladdin right away, is because we are going to have a Trinity right here. So there's a blue Trinity, we can do that, but only after we kill all of these Heartless, because the game just won't let us have anything. But very fortunately, you should be well versed in dealing with them right away. Alright, there we... Where did you come from? Where'd you come from? I don't know where you came from, and I don't like it. Also, apparently, pottery is now not only the enemy of Link, but also the enemy of Sora as well. Okay, so we got that Trinity out of the way, so we can get this Mega Ether and a ton of money. Therefore, making up for the lots of money that we spent on getting, you know, gummy ship parts and all that. Actually, I haven't really done a whole lot of, you know, shopping, actually, because, you know, I already have way more than enough potions I need due to my insane amount of luck. There is a treasure chest up there, but we don't have the ability to actually get said treasure chest. So, yeah. That's a thing. Where are you? Oh, wait. I was supposed to go through the bazaar, actually. Jeez. Yeah, again, it can get a little bit confusing to figure out where you're supposed to go. But if you know where to go, then it's nothing you can't handle. Again, I practiced this last night. What the hell? Already I forget. Get a fire ring, actually. Ooh. So the fire ring will reduce fire damage by 20% and slightly raises defense. So, yeah. Oh wait, actually I forgot to equip the white fang. Actually, oh jeez. That will decrease my HP. I don't want that. Let's see. You know what? Might as well give it a Goofy. Why not? Okay. That will about do it. Okay. Oh, God! Okay. So we opened that up. Now, I believe we should be able to head over to wherever the plot is. Yes, we can now go to wherever the plot is. Because wherever the plot is, we will indeed follow. Well, again, treasure chest up there, but we can't really get to it. But actually, let me just check something here, because I swear I've gotten this treasure chest thingy at the... No, actually, no. We'll probably go for it on the way out. Alright, Palace Gates. And now, we proceed to not jump down.
Your sights a little high, aren't you, boy? Back to your hole, street rat. I will not allow you to trouble the princess anymore.
Jasmine!
I'm so sorry, Aladdin.
Genie, help Jasmine, please.
One wish left. You're making this really easy, you know?
So sorry, boy. I'm afraid your second wish has been denied.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Al.
And now, I bid you all farewell. Attack!
Oh boy. Now Jafar holds the lamp, which means it's not so good for us. And again, not so good for us is the fact that we now have this boss. Oh boy. This one. Ah, God! Wait, why am I not using arrow? Why am I not using arrow? Because I'm not. Okay. So this boss, you just basically have to hit it a whole bunch. You gotta break its parts apart. Yeah, a pot. Yes. You have to break its parts apart. You can't hit it from the back, which is very unfortunate, but you can hit it from the head, which will make it so that it will split up. And that's the way you're supposed to handle this boss, is to just hit it on the head a bunch so that, you know, it'll break apart. I don't really know what I'm saying anymore. It's just that this boss is pretty much straightforward. Very straightforward. And all the while, Jasmine is just, you know, trying to say, help! 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 Seymour, the house is on fire! Alright, come on, come on. Come on. Thank you for dying. Moofy gets a level up for max HP. I like doing this.
Jasmine!
Jasmine!
To the desert! Come on, let's move!
Oh, yeah. As if we already don't have a lot more Heartless to deal with enough. Jesus Christ. God, they really love springing these Heartless upon you, do they? Jeez. Like, we just beat up boss fight, and now we gotta fight more Heartless. What if you're almost dead, by the way? Yeah, what if you're almost dead, and, you know, you die at that first hit? Then you have to do that boss fight all over again because you didn't save. Because of course. Okay, so it's at this point, now we can actually go ahead and get Aladdin into the party. So, bye, Donald. Okay, so now that things are getting a whole lot more involved, we can now end things here. Next time on Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, we're going to go after Jafar and Jasmine. So, I will indeed see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.